Partizan Belgrade or Red Star Belgrade. They are the two most popular clubs in Serbia, not only in water polo, but for example in football or basketball as well. Here's George Stavridis, the Greek referee, and Angel Moliner in the background. So Brescia and Torrecco, the two Italian participants of this final tournament, are already in the semi-final. And who's going to join them, Marseille or Novi Beograd? That's the question of quarter-final number 3. Marseille in the white caps and Novi Beograd in the blue ones. There's the first swim off, and the Serbian team has the first possession of the ball. Now it's Drašović who tries to do something. He passes the ball forward. Now 14 seconds left on the shot clock, and already a 5-meter penalty for Novi Beograd. That was a personal foul committed by Romain Marion Vernou. So great chance for the hosts to take the lead. So Dusan Mandic, the captain, tries to convert it, and he does it. And it's Novi Beograd 1, Marseille 0. The Group A was considered as a so-called group of death in the prelims, including Brescia, Ferencváros, Novi Beograd, Barceloneta, Olympiacos, also the Serbian silver medalist Radnički or Jadran Split, the second best Croatian team. So that was not easy to finish in the top 3, but Novi Beograd managed to do that. And now they try to clinch the gold medal here in front of a home crowd, and they start pretty well. They are pushing forward now to double their lead. Now Drašović. And that's another chance. But a bad mistake in the defensive play by the French. And the Serbs managed to take advantage of that. 1 minute gone, and it's already 2-0 for Novi Beograd. Viktor Račović on the score sheet. Excellent start by the hosts. Račović, who already won the Champions League 9 years ago with Red Star Belgrade. Crvena Zvezda, as it is in Serbian language, the original name of the club. And there's the response by the French. And it's 2-1 now. Toma Vernou, who makes it 2-1. 1 minute and 13 seconds into this game, and already 3 goals. Not the best defensive performances by these two teams. That is a great pass to Vernou. "13 seconds in the shot clock, and this shot goes over the crossbar. And maybe a slight touch by the goalkeeper. Yes, because it's a corner throw. Dejan Lazovic in the French goal. But now the French are pushing forward. They try to find an equalizer. Vukicevic. Prajinovic. Oh, and the save with the head performed by Coimbra. The Brazilian goalkeeper in front of the goal of Novi Beograd. And another save. Two excellent saves in succession by the Brazilian. Here's Igor Milanovic. Prajinovic. Svajic. And a backhand shot, saved by Coimbra. But it's still not over. And a 5-meter penalty this time for the French. Mladen Spajic was fouled. And the major foul was committed by George Vucinic. So after trailing by 2 goals, now the French have the chance to level the score. That's what Milos Stepanovic is hoping for. And there it is. Andrija Prajinovic, the Serbian international, scores against this great Serbian team. Goal number 27 in the whole season in the Champions League for Prajinovic. Already a 5-time Champions League winner. Twice with Rijeka and once with Partizan, Zvezda and Solnog. And there's the first exclusion of the game. So Van Pepestrate is out for 20 seconds. 6-on-5 for Novi Beograd. Well, Mr. George Stavridis wants to discuss about this situation, what happened exactly. It looked like Igor Milanovic accidentally pushed the bottom of the timeout call. That's why we heard the signal. But the coach of Novi Beograd says that never happened. Milos Stepanovic, head coach of Marseille, is talking to Mr. Stavridis. And there's Tamas Mona, the 3-time Olympic champion, representing the Lenti WPC. So there's a VAR check. So now that's an extra man advantage for Novi Beograd. They are a man up due to the exclusion of Van Pepestrate. And that's a great play. And they take the lead once again. Now it's 3-2 for Novi Beograd. And the goal scorer is Strahinja Rašković. Another former Champions League winner with Zvezda in 2013. Actually came from Novi Beograd's biggest rival in Serbia, Radnički Kragujevac, last summer. Before that he played for Zvezda, Barceloneta and Hungarian team Eger. Now foul on Prajinovic. Vukicevic, Prajinovic. And the counter foul. So the Serbs have the possession now. Rašković. Mandic. And that's a great save by Dejan Lazovic, the Montenegrin international. Now almost halfway through the first quarter. It's only a 1-goal lead for Novi Beograd, but there's a great chance for Marseille. They miss it. Ante Vukicevic missed the target. Milanovic was named for this position in February, replacing Dejan Jovovic, who was sacked. Before that, until January, it was Vladimir Vujasinovic, who was the head coach of Novi Beograd. So Milanovic is already the third head coach of the team this season. Now the French have the possession. Vernou. Bodegas. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kovacevic. And there's a goal with only 2 seconds remaining on the shot clock. An action goal scored by the French. Hugo Crousillat now also on the score sheet. Another really experienced player, 31 years of age. Yeah, there was a slight touch by the goalkeeper Coimbra, but in the end he didn't manage to save this. 3-all. There's exclusion from Marseille. Another power play situation for Novi Beograd. Marion Vernou is out for 20 seconds. And there's goal number 4 for Novi Beograd. And once again it's Strahinja Račović who manages to find the back of the net. Well, that was a great power play by the Serbs. And Račović is the first player in the field who has managed to score more than once. So we had a sensational quarterfinal. I mean, the second one between Proreco and Barceloneta. It was really tight until the very last second. 11-10 for Recco in the end. And this encounter looks like another thrilling quarterfinal. A lob shot onto the crossbar. And this time Novi Beograd survives. Inside the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Six seconds on the shot clock and an action goal by the Serbs. And now they have a 2-goal lead. Just like at 2-0 at the beginning of this match. Vasilija Martinovic. His first goal today and goal number 5 all in all in this Champions League season. The youngster of Novi Beograd, who is only 19. Brajnovic. Well, the pass was not the best one. Very defensive play by Novi Beograd. It's at 5-3, and they are pushing forward to make a 3-goal lead for the first time in this match. Vlahopoulos. Rashovic. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And they hit the crossbar, but the call was already against Novi Beograd. 52 seconds to go before the end of the first period. Prajinovic. Shot from distance, and what a goal by Andrija Prajinovic. One of the best goals so far on day one here in Belgrade. And goal number 28 in the tournament for Andrija Prajinovic. Two-time Olympic champion, two-time world champion, 5-time European and 9-time World League champion. And as I mentioned, he's already managed to clinch the Champions League title 5 times with 4 different teams. Celebrated his 35th birthday back in April, earlier this year. And after this missed chance by the Serbs, with 22 seconds to go in the first period, the French tried to level the score. Vukicevic, Prajinovic. One more pass to the center forward, and it's an exclusion, but only 5.1 seconds to go. And the one-timer saved by Coimbra. Well, Hugo Crucia tried to make the equalizer in the very last moments. And tomorrow we'll have the semi-finals. And on the last day, the placement matches. So there's sprint number 2. And the Serbs clinch the ball. They have the first possession. Nikola Ekšić now finds a teammate, and it's Dusan Mandic, the captain, who gets the call. It's a free throw. Jaksic once again, back to Mandic. And the great left-hander. What a goal by Dusan Mandic. 6-4 for Novi Beograd. Well, to tell you the truth, I mean, Dejan Lazovic has only managed to make one single save after 7 attempts at his goal, so only a 14% save efficiency by the great Montenegrin goalkeeper. Kovacevic, Vukicevic, no foul. But the French managed to get the ball back, and now they have the possession once again. What a mistake by the Serbs. Bodegas. That's only an exclusion. Foul was committed by Nikola Jaksic. He's the first personal foul. So 6-on-5 now for Marseille. And what a save by Coimbra with the help of the right post. And it's save number 5 already by the Brazilian goalkeeper. Excellent save by the South American. But now the French won back possession, and now they are pushing forward. They are trailing by 2 goals. And they are still yet to score in the second quarter. Vernu. Shot from distance, Coimbra. Save number 6. 60% save efficiency by the Brazilian. And now timeout called by Igor Milanovic. What a great player he was, oh my God. Won the Olympic Championship title twice with the great Yugoslavian team, 1984 and 88. So in Los Angeles and in Seoul as well. 2 World Championship titles, 86 in Madrid and 91 in Perth. And won the Euro League, that's the former name of the Champions League, twice with Mladar Zagreb. And also as a coach with Partizan, as I mentioned, in 2011. So now 6-on-5 for Novi Beograd. And they take advantage of that. And for the first time in this match, it's a 3-goal lead for the hosts. (7-4). Strahinja Rašović with 3 attempts and 3 goals. Perfect power play by the Serbs. And now the French are in real trouble. Well, last year they didn't have a realistic chance against then title holder Ferencváros in the quarterfinal. The Hungarians won that encounter comfortably. Well, they tried to improve, but that's not a convenient situation for them. But now they are men up. That's an exclusion from Novi Beograd. Vucinic is out for 20 seconds. And that's a double advantage, another exclusion, and there's goal number 5 for Marseille. Perkovic was also excluded. Vucinic, meanwhile, has 2 personal fouls to his name already. In the French side, it's Romain Marion Verdun, who also has 2 major fouls to his name. So it's 7-5 for Novi Beograd now. He's a Hungarian referee, Tamás Kovács-Csatlós. Rašović. Now he's fouled. Rašović and Drašović. Rašović gets it back from the teammate, and that's a great tackle by the French. Performed by Uroš Čučković. Trajnović and Coimbra. Well, the 5th goal by the French has been cancelled for some reason, so looks like it's 7-4 and not 7-5 for Novi Beograd. But now it's definitely a goal which counts for Marseille, and it's scored by Hugo Cruciat. Goal number 36 in this Champions League season. Great pass and an excellent finish by Cruciat. Goal number 2. He had 4 attempts so far to his name. And another great tackle by the French defense. And now they are pushing forward to make it even tighter. Trajnović, Kovačević, and Coimbra. Save number 8 already. And he's over 60% in the save efficiency. What about Dejan Lazovic? He stands on 12.5%, only 1 save by Dejan Lazovic. Inside the last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Still 7-5 for Novi Beograd. And finally, save number 2 by Dejan Lazovic, who is a really great goalkeeper. And if he can improve on his performance, then it could be really favorable for the French. Trajnović. Another amazing goal by the Serb of the French team. And it's 7-6 now. 2 goals in succession by the French, actually 3, but one of them was cancelled. 6 attempts already by Andrija Trajnović, 3 successful ones. And that's a fantastic one-timer by the veteran Serbian player. It's a free throw for Novi Beograd. Vlahopoulos keeping the ball. Another foul. Really aggressive defensive play by the French. Now only 7 seconds on the shot clock. Rajovic. And now the French have the chance to make the equalizer. After trailing by 7 goes to 4 now. They have the possession at 7-6. Van Pepe strate. Prajinovic. And the French are losing the ball, and there's a big clash in the water. And that's an exclusion from Marseille. And it looks like Vernou is out for 20 seconds. So another 6-on-5 for Novi Beograd. And we are heading for the last minute of quarter number 2. And goal number 8 for the Serbs. That's a great goal by Radomir Drašović. That was his first attempt in this match, and no chance at all for Dejan Lazovic. A power play goal for Novi Beograd, and it's 8-6 for the hosts. Prajinovic. Exclusion from Novi Beograd. X-Men advantage for Marseille. Vlahopoulos is out. His first personal foul. Well, a bad pass, and Prajinovic needs a correction. They're losing a couple of seconds now. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Another save by Coimbra. And in front of the goal, already Spajic pushed the ball on the water. So the last 10 seconds of the second period. Drašović. A lob shot. No, it was a low pass. And a sensational one in the very last second of the second quarter. wins against Noisy Le Sec in the final 13-7 and 17-13. So they finished the season with a 100% record, 22 matches and 22 victories, plus 3 more victories in the French Cup, which they also managed to win. It's a really successful season so far by Marseille. But now what can they do in the last 2 quarters in this quarterfinal, as they are trailing by 3 goals against the host team Novi Beograd. Their swim off number 3. And it's won by the Serbs. So now they even have the chance to make a 4-goal lead. That's a bad pass, so now the French have the possession. Still Dejan Lazovic in front of the goal. And another save by Coimbra. It's save number 10 already. What an amazing performance by the Brazilian goalkeeper. 62.5% save efficiency. Only 2 saves by Lazovic so far. Jakšić. Mandić. And another great goal. So goal number 10 for the Serbs, and for the first time in this match, that's a 4-goal gap between the 2 teams. Well, he was fouled outside the 6-meter line, so he could shoot directly from this free throw. Mandić is, of course, another former Champions League winner. Won the title with Reco last year here in Belgrade. Now only 7 seconds on the shot clock. Coimbra, and that's a corner throw. One of the heroes of the match so far, the Brazilian goalkeeper, João Pedro Coimbra Serra. Vukicevic, 5 seconds on the shot clock. And with the help of the crossbar, somehow Novi Beograd survives. Drašović. No call this time. So Nikola Jakšić was not fouled. Now Lazovic tries to find a teammate. Well, Marseille is still goalless in this 3rd period. Bodegas. And Coimbra. But another 20 seconds this way for the French. And there's another chance. Great block by the Serbs. Well, the French desperately need a goal now. And now there's an exclusion. So one of the Serbian players has to be replaced because I think it's Radomir Drašović who is out. He's bleeding now, and this way he can't stay in the water, of course. He has to be treated. That's what is going on now. And now the Serbs have the possession. 10-6, and they are pushing forward. Viktor Rašović. They don't need to rush. They have the 4-goal lead. And time is absolutely on their side, as we are already in the third quarter. Vlahopoulos. Still 10-6. Only one goal, one single goal so far in the third period. That was scored by Novi Beograd. And the counter foul committed by Mika Bodegas. So the situation looks a bit too complicated for the French at the midway point of the third quarter. And that's another goal. An action goal by the Serbs. Dusan Mandic once again on the score sheet. And it's goal number 4 for the captain. Out of 4 attempts, 100% shot efficiency by Dusan Mandic. Excellent performance by the Novi Beograd captain. But I have to say that that's not a top day for Dejan Lazovic. No wonder that he's been replaced by the substitute goalkeeper, Ashak Hovhannisyan. Well, Lazovic performed only 2 saves out of 13 attempts at his goal. Only a 15% save efficiency. Now it's an exclusion from Novi Beograd, so 6-on-5 for Marseille. And they must score now to get back into this match. Only 4 seconds on the shot clock. And the very last attempt in this offensive play, but they only managed to hit the right post. Still 11-6. And Marseille has been goalless for almost 7 minutes. Viktor Rašović. Strahinja Rašović. And already great save by Ashak Hovhannisyan. So Marseille is still trailing by 5 goals. That's quarter-final number 3 in the final tournament. And Coimbra, save number 12. Absolutely amazing. And I should correct myself, save number 13 already. Almost a 70% save efficiency by the Brazilian. Exclusion once again from Novi Beograd. And timeout called by Milos Stjepanovic, so the goal doesn't count, of course. Vucinic is the excluded player from Novi Beograd. It remains 11-6, and it's gonna be a power play for Marseille. So the goal of Thomas Vernou doesn't count. Dujte Vucinic is the first player who is ejected with the final exclusion. Another 6-on-5 for Marseille. They are still goalless in the third period. Vukicevic. And the double advantage. 6-on-4 now. Sanja Rašović is also out. Now one of the Serbian players is back. And what a block. Another chance for the French. Coimbra. Amazing performance by the Brazilian goalkeeper. Still 11-6, and Marseille still yet to score. They had a double advantage, 6-on-4. That was not enough to finally score. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And another action goal. Well, I think it's, of course, still the third period, but it looks like all over for the French. And Viktor Rašović finds the back of the net. 12 goals to 6 for Novi Beograd. Oh, sorry, it was, of course, Dusan Mandic once again who scored this one. So for the first time, Arshak Hovhannisyan was beaten. And Mandic still with 100% shot efficiency, 5 attempts and 5 goals. So no doubt about that, Mandic and goalkeeper Coimbra are the two big heroes of Novi Beograd. Brajnovic. It's a bad pass to the center forward. And Marseille is now absolutely out of this game. Gogov. Gogov. Shot goes wide. And still 22 seconds to go. Hovhannisyan. Brajnovic. And Brajnovic scores. He breaks the deadlock for Marseille in this period. Goal number 7 for Marseille. But they are still trailing by 5 goals and only 7 seconds remaining on the clock in the third quarter. Not an easy situation for the French. Brajnovic with a total of 10 attempts, and that was goal number 4. The top scorer of Marseille. So the last seconds, and now the clock hasn't run down. 0.2 seconds left on the clock. And the corner throw. So that's the end of the third quarter. Novi Beograd 12, Marseille 7. 3 goals coming from the Serbs. and we really miss the fans. Now they are here, and many more fans are to come in the upcoming 2 days of this final tournament. That's sprint number 3, and it's won by the French. So they need some quick goals to make this encounter tighter. 5 goals in the last quarter. It looks like a mission impossible for the French, but now they have the extra man advantage. The first exclusion of the last quarter. So Drašović is out for 20 seconds. A must-score situation for Marseille. And they do that. That was just inside, almost save number 15 by Coimbra, but this time he was a bit unlucky. So the goal scorer is the captain of Marseille, Igor Kovacevic. 2 goals in succession by the French. They finished the 3rd quarter with the goal of Frajinovic, and now they start the last one with this lucky goal by Kovacevic. It was really just inside. So is there a way back for Marseille? That's the question now. What's the reaction of the Serbs? Exclusion from Marseille. Šučković is out for the 2nd time. And a mistake by the center forward, and almost a disastrous goal by the Serbs, but somehow Marseille survives. And now they are pushing forward to make it even tighter. Bodegas. Great block, but this way another 20 seconds at least for the French. And an exclusion. But the French are losing the ball. What a mistake by the Marseille team. That could have been a great chance in the power play, but it remains 12-8. And we are inside the last 6 minutes. Vlahopoulos. Great block this time by the French. But despite that, it's still a possession by the Serbs. Vlahopoulos. One single goal so far in the last quarter. It was scored by the French. Vlahopoulos. And exclusion. So 6-on-5 and a great chance for Novi Beograd, and they score. And it's Miroslav Perkovic who makes it 13-8 for Novi Beograd. 21 years of age, the Montenegrin, with really cool finish. So the Serbs regained the 5-goal lead. Remember, they already had a 6-goal lead towards the end of the 3rd period. And they really punished that mistake by the French at the previous power play. And another great defensive play by the Serbs. And now they are pushing forward, maybe a counter-attack. It's actually a 4-on-3 situation, but they don't need to rush. They still have 13 seconds on the shot clock, and that's a 5-meter penalty. The foul was committed by the French number 9, Romain Marion Vernou, and that was his third personal foul, so he's also out of this game, just like Vucinic on the other side. So Angelos Vlachopoulos, and he makes it 14-8. Once again, a 6-goal gap between Novi Beograd and Marseille. So just like last year, Marseille will only compete for the lower ranking places. And Novi Beograd is on its way to the semi-final. Three against one and no call. Jakšić. Gogov. Gogov, a block shot. It remains 14-8. Halfway through the last quarter. Hovhannisyan. Kovačević. Prajinović. Kovačević. And what a goal! Well, despite that heavy loss for the Marseille side, it's always a pleasure to see this guy in the water, Andrija Prajinović, still one of the best water-polo players of the world. And it was already goal number 5 for him. Another one-timer by the Serb. Five goals by Andrija Prajinović from Marseille and 5 goals by the captain of Novi Beograd, Dusan Mandić. The difference is Mandić had 5 attempts, so 100% shot efficiency. Prajinović 5 goals out of 11 attempts. Now Hovhannisyan. Van Pepestrate. Van Pepestrate, now 11 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball is not inside. This time the crossbar saves Coimbra and Novi Beograd. And it looks like the team of Igor Milanovic is in a really good shape this week. Now Novi Beograd is a man up. Vernou is the excluded player and they take advantage of that. 16-9. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 7-goal gap. Nikola Jakšić with goal number 24 in the tournament. And goal number 1 today. Jakšić, who came through the Partizan Belgrade Academy and then signed for Ferencváros, the team with whom he won the Champions League, the European Super Cup, and also the Land Euro Cup, with some Hungarian Championship titles and National Cup titles as well. Six seconds on the shot clock, and the exclusion foul on the center forward Michael Bodegas, and that's goal number 10 for Marseille. So it's Marseille 10, Novi Beograd 15. Two goals coming from the excellent situations by Thomas Vernou. He had 3 more attempts, but he missed all of them. Inside the last 2 minutes of the third quarter-final. It's going to be 2019 winner Ferencváros against multiple Champions League winner Ligue Dubrovnik in the last quarter-final, starting at 8:30 local time, and another action goal by the Serbs and Nikola Jakšić with goal number 2. So now a 6-goal gap between these two teams. Jakšić also a 2-time Olympic champion and a 1-time world champion with the great Serbian team. And the timeout called by Igor Milanovic. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining on the clock. And this young club, Novi Beograd, who have their first participation in the Champions League, and they are the hosts of this final tournament, are through to the semi-finals. So that means tomorrow it will be Brescia against Novi Beograd in the first semi-final, and Vaspo Hannover will play against Marseille in the semi-final of the lower rankings, places 5 to 8. The question is, who's going to be the opponent of title holder Proreco in the other semi-final, Ferencváros or Ligue Dubrovnik. Now the last minute. Jakšić. Another exclusion. Thomas Vernou is also ejected with his final exclusion. And that's a double advantage, 6-on-4. Kovacevic is also out with his first personal foul. And a great save in the end by Arshak Hovhannisyan, the second choice goalkeeper of Marseille. The last 10 seconds of the game, Hovhannisyan has 5 saves to his name. Can Marseille finish this match with a consolation goal? No, the answer is no. But maybe a slight touch by Coimbra. Yeah, it's gonna be a corner throw, 1.1 seconds on the clock. And the last attempt, and it's all over. So the host team, Novi Beograd, is in the semi-final. Tomorrow they're gonna play against Brescia in one of the semi-finals. And just like last year when Marseille managed to qualify for the final tournament